Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. We are in downtown Rockport, and the town was hopping yesterday despite the high wind and the little bit of rain and the overcast skies. In this morning's video, I showed you a little bit of the market days. Well, over here, just off Austin Street, they had a crawfish festival. It looked like a lot of fun if you like that kind of stuff. And this is the Sunday morning aftermath. It is around 50 degrees right now. There's all the sponsors for the event. They're doing the cleanup this morning. All the local businesses. Look at that old Coca-Cola trailer. And I saw some photos last night. They had a good crowd, live music. They had live music over at the what do you call that? Market days. Had a little carnival rides here. Lots of trash everywhere, but they're in the process of getting that cleaned up. There's some of the carnival rides. Pretty good stuff. Oh, I definitely want to see this carousel. Look at that old carousel, guys. Wow. That is beautiful. I see a zebra. That is really nice. I wonder how old that is. Good morning.
Morning.
That's a beautiful carousel. That reminds me of the one they had in Wildwood, New Jersey. Good times. We got a good morning from a carny. I hope carny's not a bad derogatory word. That seems like one of those words we always say that you're not supposed to say anymore. I like the word carny. People up and about. Yeah, I bet you this was hopping. That was one of the main reasons I wanted to get out of town yesterday. It was getting a little crowded for me. There's a ship and a barge out there. Getting old, guys. I'm getting old. Getting old's a blessing. If you're not getting old. Good morning. She's picking up the trash. Isn't that nice of her? And we got a good morning. I'm not going to say good morning to anyone else because we're 2 for 2, guys. We're not going to beat that. Huh. Does this look familiar to you guys? That wooden thing that's been there forever? Oh, that's concrete. I don't remember that. That's really weird. And when there's events here, some people, look at the puppy dog. Look at the puppy dog. They're out picking up trash and poop. Puppy poop. Puppy not on a leash. People have to put these kind of things up on their lawns. So when people come to town, they don't park on the lawn, and because they have these events and there's no place to park. I guess we could use a few parking lots, huh? Pave paradise to put up a parking lot. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you've got till it's gone. Pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Yeah, getting old means you're playing the game right. I never thought I'd live to be 60. Some of you probably thought you'd never live to be 70 or 80. And here we are. In a room full of strangers, standing in the dark. It's going to be a long day, guys. I want to talk about yesterday. So at about 3-4 in the afternoon, I just felt the need to go for a drive. And that drive turned out into this morning's video that I posted, which I'm actually glad I did. The highlight of my trip to Tivoli was finding that one yard. And I read one of RV Living with the Geezer's comments that he left on the video. And it said something about, "Ooh, good morning, blue heron. Good morning, blue heron." Something about that Noah's Ark yard. Yeah, they had 2 of everything in there, including goats with horns, and some of the things they had, I had no idea what they were. I saw an emu in there. They had various chickens, and they had a couple birds. I didn't know what they were. He's just hunting. He's in stealth mode. He's getting ready to jab anything that comes by. I hear other birds singing. It's a nice little area. Let's let him do his thing. We could be cramping his style. Let me adjust the camera just a little bit. And finding that road that led down to the cemetery. I went through several gates that I thought were going to be private property, and when I stopped and examined them, they weren't private property. So that's how I found both entrances to the cemetery. But I did want to talk about the restaurant that I went to, 35th and Main Bar and Grill. So it was a different experience. The friendliness of the staff, 5. I got greeted when I walked in almost immediately. Said sit anywhere you want, and they had if you see in the video, kind of plastic on most of the tables. And she said they were preparing for a crawfish boil. You know, the kind where they boil the crawfish, Cajun spices, usually corn, sausage, potatoes, and dump it on the table. So they were putting out protective covers for the table. And I saw a table without one. And I said, "Can I sit there?" And she said, "Well, no, we're going to cover it." Like, well, don't tell me to sit anywhere I want then. And I said, "How about here?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay." So I sat down. Her name was Angie. She was very pleasant. And I thought I ordered chicken fried steak. And Angie brought me a salad they had blue cheese, which is my favorite. Dressing was very good. Salad was very good. Maybe throw a couple pieces of onion in there next time, but no complaints about the salad. And the dressing, very good. And my water was very good. Look at Dad and son out for a ride. Good morning. Na 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 na. It seems like a place birds should be hunting. Let me mention real quick, the wind is 11 miles an hour today. That's about half of what it was yesterday at this time, so that is most welcome. So she brought my food, and my fried chicken was just covered in gravy, more than I would want, but you know, that's not a problem. And my potato was sliced open and had aluminum foil on it. And I took the aluminum foil off, and my potato was definitely microwaved. It may have been baked at some point, but it was definitely microwaved because it had hard pieces in it when you over microwave something. I mean, it had legit 3-inch sections where it would, like I kind of show in the video, I couldn't even put my fork through it or my knife. So that was minus points. And they gave you a choice of sides, and there's 5 or 6 things. I gotta say, don't pick the baked potato. Look at that, they're making progress, huh? That's good to see. And then so the potato was a dud, or a spud. It was a spud dud. It was a spud dud. Come on. That's nice. They're adding some details, cool steps. I like it. It's 1020 Water Street. Pretty cool. Unless you live right behind me, then it's not cool. I get it. I get it. So I cut into my chicken fried chicken, and it's chicken fried steak. And my server is not around. Matter of fact, I didn't see my server until I was completely done eating. But when she brought the chicken fried steak, that plate, she said, "Do you need anything?" I said, "No, I'm good." But usually they stop back. I honestly didn't see her until I was done. So I cut into the chicken fried steak and took a bite, and the first thing I noticed was that the gravy was lukewarm. And I'm being generous when I say lukewarm. It wasn't even close to being hot. Now, about me getting chicken fried steak instead of chicken fried chicken, I'm pretty sure I said chicken fried chicken. There's a lot of noise in the room, and she heard chicken fried steak, and I might have said chicken fried steak, so that's not even part of my review. It happens, and I 50-50 could have said it, but I'll say this: the gravy not being hot was kind of a big deal. However, I added salt and pepper to it. I like a lot of pepper in my white gravy, and gravy was good, like really good. It just wasn't hot. The quality of the chicken fried chicken was excellent. I'm sorry, the chicken fried steak was excellent. And really, the piece of steak was good. It was cooked perfectly. The breading on the chicken fried steak was very good. So I think they have good food there. And I don't know what to give it out of 5 stars. On this trip, a 2.8 maybe. A 2.8. If she had stopped back, I would have sent the potato back and got a different side. So friendliness of staff, 5. Service, 3. Quality of food, see, that's like the potato, a 0. The cold gravy, a 1. If the gravy was hot, a 5. The chicken fried steak, 4.5. So I wouldn't know what to give this place, you know. I like the atmosphere of the place. They had good music playing. There were 3 or 4 other tables eating. and I guess they were getting ready for their crawfish boil. Don't know what time that started, but I would go back and eat there again, and especially if I'm in that area, just to try it again and give them another chance. I didn't really go into detail on the morning video, and I would say fried chicken and make the server repeat it to me. The price was good. I think it was like $17 total. So, and I'm glad Tivoli has like a restaurant like that. Very grateful for whoever opened that restaurant, that they're in Tivoli. This other construction's coming along pretty good. Pretty good. Well, guys, I got my coffee. We have less wind. It's going to be a good day. I'm going to go cook some food and get washed up. I didn't get to bed last night till about 12:30. I got back into Rockport just before sunset, and there wasn't a sunset because of the cloud cover. And I didn't get my video uploaded until 12:30 at night, or 12:30 in the morning, I guess you want to say. So many people in town for all the events, it really jams up our cell phone towers. How rude of people to come to a vacation resort just because they're having events. Reel them in. I don't think anyone's working on a Sunday morning. I don't know, there's a truck there. There's the work trailer. They're still working. They're working on it. Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope it's getting warmer. We got sunshine coming in a few days. I've got sunshine coming in a few days. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for watching.